Author's note. This video is my review of Mickey's House of Villains, based on Mickey Mouse by Walt Disney, directed by Jamie Mitchell, Robert Scanaway, Tony Craig, Rick Calabash, and Mike Moon. Published by Walt Disney Animation. Starring the voices of Wayne Allwine, Russi Taylor, Tony Anselmo, Bill Farmer, Tress MacNeille, Corey Burton, Suzanne Blakesley, Pat Carroll, Bobcat Goldthwait, Matt Frewer, Lois Nettleton, Jim Cummings, Scott Weinger, John Cleese, April Winchell, Rod Roddy, Gilbert Godfrey, and Jonathan Freeman as Jafar. Featuring additional voices by Walt Disney, Clarence Ducky Nash, Pinto Colvig, Billy Bletcher, Don Brody, Jack Bergman, Harry Stanton, James MacDonald, and June Foray. Rated TVG. Music is taken from the Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse game on the Super NES.
Well, this year will be different. I've got a trick for Mickey Mouse, but you will all have to wait until midnight.
Thanks to the success of Mickey's Magical Christmas snowed in at the House of Mouse, Disney released a new direct-to-video movie in 2002 related to the House of Mouse, but this time with a Halloween twist. It's Halloween time at the House of Mouse, and Mickey Mouse is pulling off the biggest show of his life. But little does he know, villains from various Disney classic films, led by Jafar from Aladdin, plot to take over the house for themselves.
It's funny because it's true.
Like with Mickey's Magical Christmas, the animation still carries a lot of Disney magic that is known throughout history. Interestingly, the color palette of the House of Villains is far more rich and vibrant, not only fitting in with the theme of Halloween, but also exceeding what the last House of Mouse TV special brought us. Like I said with Mickey's Magical Christmas, this is something that Flash animation and CGI has a hard time replicating. It's hard work, but the magic brought by the pencil to the paper is still far worth it. Prior to the main story really kicking off, the side story involving Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, and Goofy were more of a typical tale of the House of Mouse. Mickey hosting the Halloween ceremonies at the House of Mouse, while Donald Duck tried to scare others in hopes of winning a Halloween costume contest. Yeah, right, with that kind of costume. Anyway, it was pretty typical stuff from the House of Mouse, which on the other hand, still makes me bummed out why this movie didn't get a Disney Plus or a Blu-ray re-release.
Say, isn't it time for your Halloween trick?
Patience, Iago. Midnight nears.
But it's the Disney villains that I thought brought the flair to the story with their grand scheme to hijack the House of Mouse and turn it into the House of Villains. Jafar, who was already a clever villain from Aladdin, stole the show as the mastermind behind the takeover, and his actor Jonathan Freeman had a fun time hamming it up as this iconic villain. Even their song, It's Our House Now, is worth listening to, showcasing why Disney villains are still the talk of the town. Seriously, I swear Disney keeps making villains far too interesting. The first 3 batches of Mickey MouseWorks shorts are on the decent side. Both How to Haunt a House and Dance of the Goofies are alright, and Mickey's Mechanical House is definitely worth watching. However, the last 2 shorts of this special were definitely worth watching. Donald's Halloween Scare, and of course Mickey and Minnie in their own adaptation of Hansel and Gretel. Both stand as an example of what Disney was capable of during the Mickey MouseWorks era, and they both stand the test of time on creativity and storytelling. A major reason why we need the House of Mouse or maybe Mickey MouseWorks re-released on modern platforms.
Eye of needle, tongue of shoe, hand of clock that points at 2. This is the real thing, innit? Right out of Shakespeare.
In addition, there are also 3 Disney classic shorts added to the movie. I consider Donald Duck and the Gorilla to be the weakest of the shorts, but still a solid entry. Trick or Treat was a fantastic short featuring the late June Foray as the old witch Hazel who aided Huey, Dewey, and Louie, long before she voiced her Looney Tunes counterparts. But if you guessed that was my favorite of the three, you're wrong. I wound up enjoying Lonesome Ghosts mainly because it showcased Mickey, Donald, and Goofy dealing with 4 rebellious ghosts that gave all 3 a hard time. Then again, I'm a sucker for 30s era animation. Big time. It's not as grand as Mickey's Magical Christmas, but Mickey's House of Villains stands on its own thanks to the animation, the cartoons selected, and Jafar hamming it up as always alongside the other Disney villains. It's also a reason why we need the House of Mouse series or even the Mickey MouseWorks series, not just on Disney Plus, but also on Blu-ray. And that's not the only cartoon series that Disney has neglected. Disney, hello, where are the rest of the animations?
Happy Halloween!